Hey guys, Justin Beast 360 here on actually another Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. So I know recently I've been coming out with like a ton of Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, but as I've been saying in like basically all my videos, I've just been enjoying Modern Warfare 2 so much, and that's the reason why I keep doing a bunch of Modern Warfare 2 videos. So in this gameplay, it's free for all, and I'm using the intervention, and probably this is probably my best gameplay that I posted. You saw from my first video my progression. The reason that I wanted to post my first video, although I didn't play that well in that game, I just wanted to show my progression. And this game, as I said, definitely my best game. This is on Rundown, obviously, and also I've just been playing a lot of free-for-all in this game, as well as already we get a Predator missile. You could definitely tell. I'm the only one in this game who got kills so far, so you could definitely tell that I've been getting so much better before, and I'm like and I started to make a montage of quad feeds, right now I'm very inexperienced in like trick shots and all that stuff, so my best quote-unquote like trick shot, look at that, we already get a Harrier strike. I mean, I'm getting way better, but my best like quote-unquote trick shot is I didn't even jump. I just spun, like jumped in the air and spun. I didn't jump off anything, just from the ground, which I know is very shitty, and probably people will make fun of me if like that's my trick shot. But of course, right there, the guy's under the bridge, so I didn't kill him. But that's basically what I've been doing, and I've been getting actually maybe like 2 or 3 quad feeds, which I'm actually very happy about. And definitely for sniping in this game, definitely free-for-all is the way to go. But also I just want to talk about some NBA basketball a little bit. So just 2 or 3 days ago, Kevin Durant actually signed with the Golden State Warriors. Now when I heard that, I was actually very pissed, although I'm not a Warriors fan or a Thunder fan, just because I feel he lost to the Warriors last year in the playoffs, and I feel like it's just a weak move to join the team that beat you when you were up 3-1 and you couldn't close the Warriors out. And I mean, of course the Warriors didn't end up winning the championship, but still, you couldn't beat them. They beat your team and you go to them, and plus they had the best record in the NBA. They could clearly win a championship without him, so now with him it's just basically a free championship. Although I hated the Warriors last year. I wanted the Cavs to win, and thank God they did. That was an amazing comeback. But now I hate the Warriors even more, and now I hate Kevin Durant for just joining the Warriors, just getting a free pass. He's basically cheating just to get a championship, going to the best team, and yeah. But also, as I said in many videos, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a die-hard Knicks fan. And I am actually very, very happy what Phil Jackson has done recently. Our roster is looking very good right now. I mean, almost guaranteed playoff basketball in New York. Finally, we're going to get playoff basketball. And people are even saying that we can get like the 4th seed or even higher and go pretty far in the playoffs, which is very exciting for me and a bunch of Knicks fans, of course. So the first thing Phil Jackson did was he traded for Derrick Rose, which I know he's been injured and he hasn't played 82 games in like the past 4 seasons. He definitely hasn't played 82 games in a very long time. But still, last season he had a pretty good year. I think he played like 62 games, maybe, yeah, I think it was 62 games or something like that, which is definitely shows a little progression that he's like getting a little more durable, and he scored he had a pretty good year. I think he had like 16 points a game, which is pretty good, and the Knicks have never really had a good point guard in years, so I'm kind of happy that we got Derrick Rose, and if he doesn't turn out well, it's only a 1-year contract, we're fine. And then to shooting guard, we got Courtney Lee. He's a great shooter, he's a pretty good defender. I think he's a very good defender, actually. I don't know too much about him on defense, but I know he's a great shooter, so I'm very excited about that pickup as well. It was a 4-year, $50 million deal. I'm pretty sure $50 million or $48 million, I think, one of those two. Man, at small forward we got Carmelo Anthony. He's still a flat-out scorer. He could definitely score very well, even though he's aging a little bit. I think he's like 31 or 32, but he could still definitely score, as I said. And now that he actually has options on his team to score, he could pass more. I know people have been criticizing him because he doesn't pass that much, but he could definitely pass more since he has offensive options finally. And then at power forward we got the GOAT, Porzingis. We all know about him having a magical rookie season. Everybody loves Porzingis with those putback dunks. By the way, he actually said that he's happy about the Derrick Rose signing for many reasons, but one of them is because when he misses layups, he can get a lot more putback dunks, which he couldn't do with Calderon because Calderon did not drive at all. Then at center, we got Joakim Noah to a $72 million deal, or $70 million. He's definitely a defensive anchor, a great passer for Porzingis and everybody else. And he's not too great on offense, but as I said, on offense, he's a great passer, defense, and rebounding. Off the bench, we actually signed Brandon Jennings. He's a great scorer. I'm very happy about that. And plus, he's basically a starting point guard. So just in case Derrick Rose gets injured, we have Brandon Jennings. Then at backup shooting guard, this is where it gets a little tricky. We have Ron Baker and Justin Holiday as possible backup shooting guards. I'd probably rather see Ron Baker because he's pretty good. Actually, I saw him in the Summer League just last game against Orlando. He played very, very well. So hopefully him. And at small forward, we re-signed Lance Thomas to a $6 million deal when he was offered a lot more money by the Clippers. So I'm very happy Lance Thomas wants to stay a Knick, and he's a very good defender. On offense, he's alright. Back up power forward, we have Kyle O'Quinn. Last year, I mean, he was decent. He was terrible at the beginning of the year, but then as the year progressed, he got a little better. And then finally, backup center, we have... Who do we have? We have Willie Hernangomez. He was Porzingis' teammate. I really don't know that much about him, but I think he's pretty good on defense. I don't know about offense. I saw some of his highlights. He had some nice offensive moves, so maybe he's pretty decent. And I saw a couple threes that he made, a couple jump shots, so maybe he's a decent shooter. But I don't think he's anything crazy. Then we have Justin Holiday, as I said before, we picked up from that Bulls trade. And I think he's a very good shooter, or more just an all-around player, which is actually very useful. Then we just signed Marshall Plumlee. A lot of people are not happy with that signing, but I mean, I really don't know. I think he's just defensive and rebounding, which you can't really go wrong with like defense. And then is that the whole team? Yeah, I think that's the whole squad as of right now. But I'm hoping that we sign at least one more point guard or shooting guard, just in case D-Rose gets injured. We can have a third string, so he can be the backup for Brandon Jennings if Derrick Rose gets injured. And also, actually, another thing that just happened, Dwayne Wade actually signed with the Chicago Bulls, which was pretty shocking to me. I didn't think he would leave the Heat. There were some things, some sources that said he may go to the Knicks, but I really didn't think that would happen, and it didn't. I didn't think he would leave the Heat, to be honest with you, but he did, and that's really it with all the NBA news recently. In my next videos, I'll definitely tell you more about the NBA news, but this video is actually coming to a close. The guy in first place is only 1 kill away from winning it. I'm kind of far back, which is pretty shitty, but I actually did. Actually, I do think yep, right here. I just completely missed that shot. I actually should have got a trick shot, but I just knifed him for no reason. And you could definitely see my progression. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.